Hey everybody, thanks for joining us here at Traces of Hollywood, and Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate. Here's a little video I wanted to show you about a trip up to Hollywood and Beverly Hills in the days just before Christmas. So enjoy the city views and the festivities. This drive is from Palm Springs to Hollywood, and traffic was very light when we left in the evening, and it only took us right at 2 hours to make the trip from door to door. So here's downtown LA, and coming up here shortly to the right there, that's the famous LAPD helicopter pad, made famous by Blue Thunder with Roy Scheider, of course. I always get excited, and I know I'm about to be right in the heart of things when I see that Sunset Boulevard street sign. And coming up right here, another classic view, Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard. And I'll just walk you through the few days that we spent here. This is heading right along Sunset Boulevard, and we stopped at In-N-Out on the very first evening to grab a snack as we arrived into Hollywood. As always, In-N-Out is very popular, and the line stretched out to the street, so we opted to go inside. We got in late, so we didn't do too much this evening, but the very next day, I went to another favorite, Astro Burger, which is on Santa Monica Boulevard, and it was my first time seeing all these little robots out in the numbers that we did. Here's the inside of Astro Burger, decorated for Christmas time. This is the iconic Chateau Marmont, a classic Hollywood hotel. And I'll just feature these little delivery bots when I see them. But here is Frank Sinatra's home in Beverly Hills. Not much visible from the street. And we were on our way to the Beverly Hills Hotel. This is the little side entrance near the bungalows. And this is the entrance where a lot of celebrities will kind of sneak in. I did want to show you the restroom. I always thought it was fascinating that they use actual towels as hand towels. Now, after we left, this is Beverly Hills. We are driving along some really interesting cars, some more of these driverless robotic cars. These are Jaguars by Waymo, and lots of cyber trucks. They were very popular. We probably saw 20 or 30 of them on this visit. Here's a classic Rolls-Royce. Huge fan of this car, absolutely beautiful. I loved it. That would be my choice of the cars I saw. We were coming here to Mulberry Pizza, which is owned by the actress Kathy Moriarty, and this is some cake that we also got there after pizza. Again, the driverless Waymo cars. Here is Beverly Boulevard in Beverly Hills, and we're going to take a little walk along and show you a couple of windows. This is the Louis Vuitton. They had some really beautiful carousel style animals in the window, and as you can see, they are articulated. There were some protesters. I guess it's been a thing lately to have protesters. Basically, they are against a lot of these companies using fur in their products. Here's one of the, I believe it's a magnolia tree. It's in the park right across from Main Street of Rodeo Drive. And we'll look to the right here and I'll show you Rodeo. It is right here at this intersection. We walked up Rodeo, popped over to this little park, and I used to sit among these roots with my dog when I lived in LA, and we would just watch the traffic go by. And that's Santa Monica Boulevard, the street that I showed you. And this part of Santa Monica Boulevard is actually part of the original Route 66. So you can take this and follow it all the way to the ocean if you want the classic Route 66 vibe. Here is a Frank Lloyd Wright building that is tucked away right on Rodeo and overlooked by a lot of folks. But here we'll start walking south again on Rodeo, and we're heading towards Wilshire, that direction. So I wanted to show you some of the beautiful lights that they do here in Beverly Hills. They do a wonderful job every year of decorating. We even saw Santa Claus, who was giving some gifts out to kids walking by. Here's a window for Dior, which was beautiful folded paper that was backlit to a really lovely effect. And then just as you get to the bottom of Rodeo Drive is Via Rodeo. It's this little side street. You've seen it featured in hundreds of films, Beverly Hills Cop and many others. I always enjoy it because it feels very quaint up there, and lots of high-end shops are up here. We saw this little group who was performing live. They were singing some Tears for Fears. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I am not playing it, even though they were very talented, because I understand you can still get a copyright strike, even for covers. This is back on Wilshire Boulevard at the bottom of Via Rodeo, and as we pan over here, you can see the famous Regent Beverly Wilshire. I believe it's now a Four Seasons, and this is where Pretty Woman was filmed. Here's some more Christmas lights in this park as we are leaving Beverly Hills, the shopping district. But over here is what is known as the Witch's House, at least among my group of friends. It is one of the more unique homes in Beverly Hills and still decorated from Halloween. It's a little dark, but I thought it was an appropriate amount of light for such a cool, creepy, fun piece of architecture. And if you are a fan of the movie Clueless, you recognize that house from when Cher is walking home. So this is the Beverly Hills Police Station from Beverly Hills Cop. You'll be able to see the tower here, and as we drive by, you can see the actual signage for the Beverly Hills Police Station. This is driving back into West Hollywood on Santa Monica Boulevard. I wanted to show you the festive lights that West Hollywood does. And afterwards, we had dinner down at the Apple Pan, which is another classic and iconic Hollywood location. My understanding is the ownership recently changed hands, but you can see here they still kept the classic menu of pies, a very small menu, counter seating only, hamburgers, a couple of sandwiches, and pies, but very good stuff. Here's a classic Chevy, Corvette, and a Cobra. So I'm sure Jack can tell us what years those cars are down in the comments if he sees this one. Here's another one of those delivery robots. Wonder what they'll be like in the future. Will these be the classic cars of the future? I doubt it. We took the steps up to Sunset Boulevard, right next to what I always knew as the Argyle Hotel. I believe it's now called the Sunset Tower, a classic Art Deco building, again seen in many films, and also lots of celebrities stay there and party there. This is Sunset Boulevard. I wanted to show you a couple of more of these robots, just how prolific they are. Looking back down along Sunset Boulevard, I do want to mention that I will be showing some other videos that I created while I was here, and we'll be featuring some celebrity homes that are located right in this area. Here's a mural with the notorious B.I.G., rest in peace, Biggie. And here we are looking at the El Royale. I will also be doing a video. This is my old neighborhood where I lived when I was in Los Angeles, and this is called Hancock Park. So I'll be featuring a lot of these famous homes. This is the house from Happy Days. I have a longer video of this, some more footage. I'll talk more about some stories. This is the LA Tennis Club. I'll talk about some of the celebrities I encountered, the famous Ravenswood apartments, and my famous neighbors. So look for that video coming soon. It should be pretty entertaining, and I've got some fun stories to tell. I'll be featuring this apartment building in another video coming up about filming locations for the Lisa Kudrow Netflix series, No Good Deed, so look for that one as well. Here we are on Larchmont Boulevard over near Paramount Pictures, the studio, and this is where I encountered William Shatner, as you may recall from the video I made about the Star Trek actors I met. Here's a home nearby. They have this little filming sign for crew cars, so I'm not sure if these are their personal decorations or something set up for a movie. That's how you always know that there's a film being shot nearby, or those little yellow placards show up in your neighborhood, and they usually have a fake name, a working title for the production, so the general public doesn't know what's being shot. So thanks for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this trip into Los Angeles, Hollywood and Beverly Hills for the holidays. I'm really excited to share some of the footage I got of some celebrity graves, stories from my old neighborhood, and some filming locations. So look for those videos. They'll be coming out here just in the coming days. If you want to be the first to know about those, hit the little circle in the bottom right and you can subscribe. Thanks a lot. I'll see you on the next one.